Now show.
Do you know Everything Now Show?
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
What's up, Everything Now Show?
Everything Now show.
Oh, I love Everything Now Show.
Everything Now Show?
They're so fun.
They're really funny.
I love Everything Now Show.
This is fucking dope. They do this all live. God damn, such talent.
The show looks absolutely wild.
You're gonna have so much fun.
It's Everything Now, an interactive comedy show on Twitch where you, the viewers, are in control, featuring special guests from all over the Twitch community and the Los Angeles comedy scene. Enter a variety of wild scenarios with colorful characters and help steer the story in whatever direction you want. You can vote in polls to make choices, submit images over Twitter and Discord. You can pay to play sound effects.
Road ends in 100 feet.
What the f***?
It's your show too, friend. Hop on in and experience everything now.
It's me again. Sucks to visit me, I know. Means someone died. Ugh. Well, at least we picked an appropriate day. Happy or sad Memorial Day to you folks. Yes, the holiday that's all about dead guys. What a more appropriate time to come on down to the New York Funeral Parlor. Well, in observance of the guys, we have brought in somebody who knows how to play the trumpet for a moment of, I guess not silence, for a moment of trumpet. They're gonna play taps. Come on in. Everyone, please respect this.
Stand.
Play ball!
Go
Thank you.
Orioles! I'm
Thank
hungry.
you. Oh shit. That was my nephew. Well, folks. Now batting, Mike Piazza.
Pizza, where?
Folks, you know how it works. In just a moment, we're gonna pull up a click maps, and you are gonna click on your screen to decide which of these sadly deceased. Oh, you're already doing it. Which of these sadly deceased are we going to go to the funeral? Is it going to be Mad Max Guy, Immortal Technique, or whatever his name is? Is it gonna be Pasquale Pizza? Did you know that the rat doesn't make the pizza at Chuck E. Cheese? There's a man in there and he looks like he's from the 70s. And of course, the old philosopher guy, Sardi. Which one? And just a reminder, folks, as I will every single time we do this bit, if you click on my penis, your vote will not count. Your clicks on my penis, while they do appear to be represented by the number 27 at this point, have no effect. It's getting bigger. Although my penis does not work, it is still attached to my living body, and therefore we will not be mourning it today. So,
More people clicking on your penis than one of the founding thinkers of existentialism. Makes you think, huh?
damn.
Society.
Damn, I wonder what Sardi would think about that. In any event, folks,
Folks, it's Pasquale.
we've got a majority. It's the pizza man himself, Pasquale Pizza. You might know him from the ghost kitchens that were on Uber Eats earlier, that were Pasquale's Kitchen. Remember during the pandemic and you were on Uber Eats and it was like, Pasquale's Pizza. I didn't know there was a pizza place in town called Pasquale's Pizza. That sounds pretty good. Turns out it was Chuck E. Cheese the entire time. They were selling you Chuck E. Cheese pizza under the moniker Pasquale's Pizza. Did you know that? Okay. Let's head on over. Well, folks, here we are. Here to mourn the life. Well, I guess mourn the death and celebrate the life of our dearly beloved and gone too soon Pasquale, who I probably has a last name. Maybe we'll find out what that is during this eulogy. We've got friends, family, co-workers, enemies. Anybody could come up here and say a little ditty about the dearly beloved who's in that box right now. Kind of like a pizza box. I don't know, just something I thought of right now. Okay, let's go ahead and meet the first person.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us today. I'm Gordo de Oro. Gordo de Oro Oso. We need that creme brulee done right now! I need that creme brulee done 30 minutes ago, okay? Yes, Chef! Thank you very much! So, Pasquale, he was my hero. I was his mentee, as it were, at RISD. And honestly, he's just gonna be missed. So I have a very specific menu for the show, for the funeral today that is all related. Oh my gosh, $100 has been tipped. Thank you so much. Entertainment by Thomas. Anyway, on the special menu regarding Pasquale Pizza, rest in peace, we have vomit in the ball pit. That is a mango chutney on top of some Dippin' Dots with some Pop Rocks on top. We have salad pizza, and actually, we need the pizza salad done 30 minutes ago! Yes, Chef! Okay, I need it in my mouth 20 minutes ago! Yes, Chef! And then I need it in front of me 2 minutes from now! Sorry, Chef!
Are you saying yes, Chef?
No, I'm saying chef! It's chef! I don't know a Jeff, but I'm sure he's nice.
I know a Jeff.
You do? Is he nice?
No.
Well, you know, what'll you do? And also we have napkins, forks, knives, plates, chopsticks, accoutrement, and also bread. We have some bread, I think. I'm making the bread right now.
I'm hungry.
It's good. You'll get your goddamn garlic bread in a second. I gotta go. So, congratulations. Yeah.
What a poppin' start!
Everyone's so nervous.
Oh, we're allowed to go?
Yeah. Whenever you want.
Good evening, friends and family of Mr. Puppy. As I like to say, the greatest boss I ever worked for. I happened to be his limousine driver. And then when he lost a little money from the fire, I became his Uber driver. Couldn't afford the limousine anymore. Oops. Didn't know didn't know the ways of the economy. I worked for Mr. Pasquale for nearly 30 years, and in those 30 years' time, he could have sexually abused me. He could have mentally raped me. He could have done a lot of... But he never did. The point is, he never did those things. He never did those things. Even though some of the guys I know from back in high school would have loved that shit. They would have loved to make fun of me for going through something like that. They was waiting for this pie hole guy to do something to me. And he didn't. And not all heroes wear capes. They wear a chef's apron. And I had the pleasure of driving him around. Always made my car smell like pizza. And like I said, he could have absolutely had his way with me in the back seat, but never did. And for that reason, I love him like my own daughter. God rest his soul.
Rest in power, Pasquale.
Hello, it's me from earlier. I play the trumpet, but I also play the vocals, and I would like to say a couple words about Pisano. I worked for him for several years before I got fired, and he was a great boss. He would tell me, "Hey, you're doing great. You're not as dumb as all the other people say you are." I got some other things to say. When he fired me, he did let me keep my health insurance. It wasn't through the company at all, but you know, I bought it through the market, Obamacare. Did I say my name? My name is Dom. Domino. The cards are all out of order. My hands are so sweaty. They just fell out of my hands, and this bird just grabbed some of them. So there's some heartfelt things that should be in here that you might not hear, but just know that they're there. So if you see a bird, it's a crane, I think. I'm not a bird, an ornithologist, but it's a crane. Everyone, you need to realize that death is just the next step in the pizza making process.
I'm hungry!
Oh, shh.
Really good fun for Jake's mom and dad, actually. She's like really good. Down sub.
Hello. It's me, Charles. Entertainment. Right. A lot of people don't know that when I was starting out as the face of the operation, right, I was just a boy, right? A child actor. Alright. Listen. I know. Oi!
You owe his family money.
Listen, Pasquale was like a father to me, alright? I got thrown in from across the pond. I didn't have a penny to me name. I didn't have a pop. I didn't have a mum. And Pasquale, bless his heart, he could have taken right advantage of me, but he didn't.
He didn't!
But he didn't.
He didn't!
He could have.
I was a supple baby mouse, only about yay high, tasked with being the face of a multi-million-dollar children's entertainment facility. And here was this big grown hairy man cooking up the pizzas and the eggs. All right, I don't need your booze. I got a purple jacket. What do you have? Anyway, folks, what I'm trying to say is, I took a lot of the credit back in the day, and I wish I hadn't. I wish I hadn't taken all the credit, cause this man, he's the real pizza behind the operation. All right, I take my base.
Bonjour, bonjour, c'est moi, Simone de Beauvoir. I am here to mourn, how you say, the death of a good friend of mine, Jean-Paul Sartre.
Wrong room.
Oh, lo siento. Hasta luego. ¿Quién está aquí?
Okay, so you are Spanish?
No, French. Are you?
Yeah, I figured.
Who's here?
Pasquale.
Oh, I don't know him too well, but he could have taken, how you say, sexual advantage of me over many years. But he did not. But he did not. But he didn't. He didn't. He certainly could have.
Easily could have.
So, bon voyage. Bon voyage. Hasta luego.
We're done?
Yeah.
We didn't. There's 50 seconds left in this slot.
She's gone.
Oh, she is?
She hopped on a moped and sped out of here.
Oh, jeez.
Blew right through the first stop sign she saw. Got hit struck in the side by a semi.
All right. Well, everyone clear out because we're trying to make way for.
What's
Oh!
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know why that happened.
Good evening. Good evening, folks. It's me. Yep, thank you. Hi everybody. Yes, hello. It's me, Umlaut Largo. I'm here. We're gonna be talking to some ghosts, folks. Every Memorial Day, when the moon is closest to, let's say, Saturn, we have the opportunity to commune with the undead, or rather the dead. They're sort of like, kind of half in, half out. You're sort of non-committal about the whole death thing. They're gonna show up in this mirror here, and we, our council of mediums, are going to determine whether or not we get these ghosts some closure. Someone is saying my name is Omelette Lego. No. No, no, no. No. Okay. That's a silly name. My name is very serious. It's Umlaut Largo. Let's see who else is out there today. Dryshot, Booty Anime, GoGo Gadget 360, Mike from Space, Keith is Neat, Burlap Nutsack. I forget about that one sometimes. Really good. Creative Steve 69, Salad Fork, Naked Comedy, Scott with Too Many T's, The Remover, Pixeled, Harvester, Ice Cream Cone, Magical Bonbons, Mike from Space, McCoy F4F, Pants O'Clock, Sully Vegan, Ice Cream Cone, again, Manfingerer is back. Manfingerer. And with that, folks, we're ready to get going.
No, we're not.
I mean, like, I know, I mean, like, to explain the rest of the whole deal. I'm like, and the rest. Everybody, I'm done reading names, is what I'm trying to say. Jeez. If we get a subscription, we'll take a look at a ghost tombstone. Now, you know, it's like a resume for people that are alive. You look at a tombstone, it tells you a lot about what someone was like when they were alive. That'll help to clarify a little bit about their whole deal, you know? And if we get 15 more subscriptions, or 14 more subscriptions, 15 total, we'll go back to the funeral parlor, you know? That thing we just saw, we'll do more of that. Lots of people die, so there's no limit to the number of funerals that we could theoretically attend this evening. If you are part of our Discord, you've been able to submit tarot cards, and if you pay, we'll do a tarot card reading for one of the ghosts in the mirror. Now, most tarot card readings are about someone's future, but if you've already died, it's naturally going to be about your past, something that happened when you were still alive. This is one from last time.
It's a new one.
Oh, it's a new one. Yes. The Oscar Langley Sorio Empress card. This means that, you know, you've decided the wrong best girl in the Evangelion canon, which means that it means that at some point in your life you made a big mistake. Clearly, best girl is Misato.
Yeah.
No, that's right.
I agree, Master.
Everybody's on the same page with that, right? You know?
She's like the old lady, right?
She fires gun real good, you know? She got bam, bam, bam. Oscar, whatever. Misato is best girl. Everybody's on the same page here. Someone's calling me a nerd.
Well, Pen.
What about Pen? Oh, you know what? You're right. Pen is best girl.
I was thinking also.
Pen is best girl. Folks.
We got a tombstone from someone who I think misunderstood how the tombstone's supposed to work.
Oh, well, let's see what they thought was happening here. Shinji's dead.
Shinji's dead.
Yep. Folks, it's all Neon Genesis Evangelion from here on out. Someone is so angry and pointing out Pen is a dude. Prove it.
All right.
Have you seen his cock? Have you seen Pen's cock?
Send us a JPEG of their dick. Then.
Pics or it didn't happen.
Yeah, we need to see that Pen cock.
Pics of Pen's cock or it didn't happen.
Peen.
Oh, we're already off to such a good start. All downhill from here. Folks, that's pretty much everything. Oh, you can send the ghost to hell. You can send the ghost right to hell. If you're like, this person's not talking about my favorite anime show enough. This person's not talking about my favorite animated show enough. You can send them right to hell. Easy. Someone's saying Misato is problematic. She's a cartoon. She's not real.
So is the underage teenage boy that he's...
Also not real. The underage boy that she kisses at the end of the show, not real. We're safe. Just a single cough in the background. Okay, folks, listen to me. We're gonna talk to a ghost, all right? And it's just that's all there is to it. We're talking to a fucking ghost tonight. At least one. It's gonna happen right now. Any ghosts out there? Hello, ghosts. I've got to think of a better sort of combination of words to conjure ghosts. This feels very anticlimactic, kind of just not...
Oh, no.
Hello.
I'm dead, aren't I?
Yes, indeed.
Shit!
Now, what are you doing down there on the ground?
I dropped my things and I guess a huge anvil landed on my head, flattening me completely, like a crepe.
Oh no! Now, did you pop back up like an accordion with busted out teeth, like piano keys?
And then I held up a sign that said figures, but I don't know where the sign went.
Oh, what a faux pas! Hey, what's your freaking name?
Whit Dickman.
Whit Dickman?
Whit Dickman.
Yeah.
I need your help. Who are you?
My name's Umlaut Largo. I'm a medium here in New York City.
Umau Margo.
Umau Margo. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Umau Margo. You're about to save someone's life.
What? Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of hyperbole. You can help someone. You can do something good for
All
once,
right.
okay?
Okay. Well, who's on the docket?
Well, there's this girl. Whoa, that's so close to me. I didn't...
We want to get a good look at you.
No, I guess I just need a haircut is what I'm realizing. No, there's this girl, her name's Lexi, and she's disabled, and she has her own candle making company. It's called Twitchy Wiki Woman, and I was just trying to get these in Targets all across the country because I'm in advertising. My name is Whit Dickman, and I've been shilling such awful things throughout my entire career that's made me bajillions of dollars, and I feel amazing with all the money and all the sex that I've been having because of the success of my advertising. But I just know I'm going to hell, and I know that I deserve that, so I'm just trying to do one more thing that's good, actually, in the end. Please, everyone, check out Twitchy Wiki Woman on Instagram. She makes really good smelling candles. Here, I'll show you.
What were you doing when an anvil landed on your head, and how did that happen?
I have this box of her candles.
You're about to light it up. Oh, lavender and sage. Okay.
They smell real good.
You know, sage actually wards off ghosts, if I'm not mistaken.
Really? It also goes good on a steak.
Be careful with that thing. That's sort of like,
oh, right.
that'll backfire on your ass.
Kind of putting a gun to my head.
Yeah.
It's like putting a barrel to my temple.
Yeah.
Squeezing the trigger with all my might. No, I didn't kill myself. I was crushed by an anvil. And look, folks, I mean, they're like spooky. There's one this one's called Funeral Arrangements, and it smells like mint and eucalyptus. It's really good. And then there's mint and eucalyptus. I think that smells like something else, actually.
So the goal is to get these into Targets. Is that the idea?
I just want her to have a fighting chance to make some money, you know?
Okay. Well,
she's disabled. She uses a wheelchair.
She's going to have to overcome Yankee Candle.
Yeah, I know, but she's all like horror themed. So if you like spooky things, like ghosts and stuff, you know,
you got the right guy.
You might actually.
You got the right guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right, so I'll light a second one while I'm holding the other one.
All right. And this is how the second studio burns down. We've already burnt down one. Let's go for two.
Look, once you light two candles, they kind of combine like a Coca-Cola freestyle machine, but for scents.
You got to put that on a box or something. That's an incredible
do, and then I got crushed by an anvil.
Were you close? Like, did you get close? Did you feel like the Target people were like?
I was right outside the Target.
Oh my!
I was right outside.
Not physically close. I mean, were you close to making a sale?
I was literally outside the Panda Express, right next door to the Target.
Were you about to go into the Panda Express? Did you get distracted? Did you walk toward Target and then see the Panda Express, and then kind of like the scent lines dragged you over, yeah?
They had a new fresh batch of chow mein, and I thought, ooh, I can capitalize on this. I can get the best of the best.
Okay. Well, okay. So I am perfectly willing
Third candle? Okay.
A third candle? I didn't. Who asked for a third candle? Did anyone in chat ask for a third candle?
Master.
We're rolling the dice here.
The third candle has hit the mirror.
Yeah.
This one's called El Chupacabra, and then there's another one
Now,
called...
what does that smell like? If you had to define what a chupacabra smells like.
Well, why don't I give it a whiff and tell you?
It does smell really good. God. No, now this is asking for it here.
You know what it smells like?
What?
Good.
Well, who'd have seen that coming? Listen.
Hold on, I'll see if I can try and do this.
I am perfectly... Whoa, my God. Okay.
Smell it.
Oh. Oh, this is fun.
She's based in Torrance, and she has a website. You can buy them online. Again, on Instagram, Twitchy Wiki Woman.
This is a real product. Hold on.
This is real.
This is a real product.
This is real.
Okay.
So, you know, just consider if there's anything I can do to help a disabled artist who needs the support. Don't laugh. It's not funny. Don't laugh.
Are we getting someone on the phone? Is that what's happening?
Yep, we are.
Okay.
And they're ready when you are.
All right. Let's see. It's probably someone that you knew when you were alive, and let's see who it is.
Hello. It's me.
Who's me?
It's me, Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
Yep.
Okay. Steve.
I died and my voice became normal because in the afterlife I don't have that, what is it, ALS or something? So I talk normal. This is what my speaking
Go ahead,
voice
keep on
sounds
explaining it, Steve. I gotta put these away.
Steve, why are you calling, brother? Why are you on the horn?
Well, I heard there was some candles for sale.
Okay,
and
well,
I'm in the market.
Now, here's the thing. The problem is that the candles themselves, we can sell them individually. What we want to do is try to get them into a big box store so that they can be sold in aggregate.
Or at the very least, the horror-themed stores in Burbank, California.
Like Halloween Town?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. I suppose we could try to get someone on the horn, but maybe, hey, you know what?
No, what?
Have you thought about maybe trying to haunt these spaces, like rolling into Halloween Town and like whispering in someone's ear that they should purchase some nice candles?
Doing the math. But of course, that's a great idea! So I should just remain as a ghost and then I can go haunt these various establishments and haunt people and tell them that they should buy these candles?
I mean, you could just maybe like, get in their ear a little bit, make a pitch. But, I think we got another, Steven.
Hey,
what do you think about that idea, man?
It's a great idea, but I gotta go. It sounds like you've got another call on the line.
Thank you, Steve. For such a smart guy, you sure did pick the most working class British accent there was.
Yep.
He what?
Nothing.
Get it?
He what?
Hey,
perfect. Nice.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff.
Hey.
Not the first time you've called in, buddy. How you doing?
I'm
First
a different
name
guy.
basis?
No relation. No relation to the New York financier.
Oh,
I'm just
And what do you do?
I was a dentist.
And why are you calling?
I worked on teeth.
How? Oh, okay, this is perfect. You know a thing or two about sort of buying goods in bulk to be sold in your place of business, right? Because you guys order, I imagine, those little like pocket-sized or travel-sized Crest toothpastes. Is there something about that about a particular brand of toothpaste or toothbrush that really helps you want to close the deal, that really like sells them effectively?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Toothpaste doesn't actually do anything. It's all just kind of a scam.
What? How?
Yeah, big toothpaste, Crest, all of them. They're just trying to mark it up, and in the same way that painkiller developers kind of just shill to doctors to get them to like get people to buy a bunch of painkillers that they don't need. Crest is doing that with us.
So what you're saying is it doesn't matter how good it doesn't matter how good the
actually
product is.
Makes your teeth worse.
I see.
I'm just going to step in here and say that every candle that's purchased, $10 from that purchase goes to helping Lexi's like medical fund. Like she doesn't even have a working ramp for her house. And she's type 3 SMA, so she can use a cane occasionally and other mobility devices. But just imagine if you couldn't leave your home, So buy a cool smelling candle, okay? It'll be totally worth it. And she ships everywhere. So, you can just kind of get it wherever you are. Where are you, sir?
Where am I? I'm in New York City.
She could probably ship. Is that the place that's on top of the big mechanical spider from Wild Wild West?
Yes, indeed. Yes.
She could probably figure out a way to get it up there.
Awesome. My personal preference is to have it dropped off in one of those like Amazon. Up now. Okay. Wow.
Ooh, this takes a lot
Should
of
I be taking both
my
of these?
psychic ghost energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now look at it. Now, folks, let's punch in here for fun here.
For fun?
For fun. Here.
I am having
It's got a nice little sort of bespoke tag here.
This is
getting paid for this?
No. Almost certainly not. Are we getting paid for this?
No, feel fulfilled for helping a disabled person, okay? And
uphill battle for me. I don't know.
I would just like to say I feel so much better because of the stuff that I did in my life as an advertising exec.
I don't know.
All my work at Raytheon, I feel was like super creatively fulfilling, but in the long run, like I don't know. I didn't feel so good about it.
I don't know. Doing something benevolent for someone with a disability is one thing, but hawking an IPA.
Hawking?
Hawking an IPA. Well, now that's funny because we were just talking to him.
It's a callback.
But selling an IPA, like, say, I don't know, Voodoo Ranger, that's another thing entirely because we were getting paid for that.
I don't drink beer, I just eat bread.
What kind of bread were you talking about here?
Cracked sourdough wheat.
All right. More of a rye man myself.
Ew. Ew.
I'm talking like a Reuben sandwich, you know what I mean?
Ew.
Yeah.
No, ew.
Do you feel that we've helped you at all? Do you feel that we've been helpful?
Kind of, but also just for the sake of the structure of the bit, I mean, I am haunting the Panda Express for eternity unless you all can vote to agree to let me haunt various big box retailers and or these horror-themed stores over in Burbank, California.
You're about to go to hell. Be honest with yourself.
Okay, they probably like the candles down there too because they're all kind of goth-themed.
That, I think you're going to make a lot of sales down there.
That's true. I also have a lot of friends down there. I got a little upset when you were calling Jeff and it wasn't the guy that I know, and I actually been to I've been on his plane.
I don't think of friends of Jeffrey Epstein as having a sort of an allegiance to bespoke candle makers, local candle makers who are selling their wares to offset the cost of medical care. It was very generous of you. Thank you.
Oh, you want to keep them?
I was hoping to hang on to them for the rest of the show.
That was my thought. I'll get the stool. I'll get the stool.
Okay, yeah, we'll just have it set up right here.
That's right.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, folks, we have a tombstone from that guy. We're gonna take a look at a tombstone from that guy. Bonk.wave. Awesome.
I feel like people aren't understanding the tombstone.
No. To clarify, folks, the submitted
work in real life, right?
The submitted tombstones should reflect the tombstone of the person we're speaking with actively in the mirror. Does that make sense?
Honestly, this way maybe makes more sense.
Yeah, kinda, but then... No, you know what?
Write whatever you want.
You know what? Hey, fuck it. Write whatever you... Write your shit, pop off in there.
What the trailer say at the beginning? It's your show.
It's your show too, friends? Yeah.
Whatever.
Now this is cute. This is like a little pumpkin here. This is nice. And it smells great in here for the first time in 2 years. For the first time in 2 years in the history of this show, this room smells like something other than 20-something improvisational comedy sweat.
Hey, 30-something.
Or 30s. Yeah, you know what? We should be inclusive here. Yeah, no, I'm just saying the smelliest people are the ones in their mid-20s who are like, I gotta get a commercial agent right now. I gotta get a commercial agent right now.
We got another tomb.
We got another tombstone, folks. How do I buy those candles? I love smells.
Drop the link.
I'll throw the link will almost certainly be in the chat and the Discord, folks.
What if I made money off this, but you guys didn't?
That's a great, then we'd be so pissed. We'd be so mad. Folks, let's talk to another ghost, huh? Any ghosts out there? Any ghosts? Hello, ghosts. Knock, knock, knock. Is there a single ghost out there with whom I could speak? There's gotta be one. Oh, now look at this. Hello. Hey there, Wiggle Worm. Look at you.
Hi, it's me, Violet Beauregard.
Violet Beauregard?
Yeah, last thing I know, I was chewing some candy in the Willy Wonka's factory and I dumb plopped everywhere.
Now, so you're that Charlotte Beauregard. Wow, that's
Violet Beauregard.
Yeah, you're that Violet Beauregard.
Charlotte is my cousin and she's not doing well.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Violet, if memory serves, you're kind of a little bit of a brat, if I may say so. I mean...
Says you. I just know what I want, and I like candy and gobstoppers that never stop.
Oh,
all right.
All right. Now, so you died there in the factory. I imagine it was you.
Plopped everywhere.
You plopped it. You exploded.
Plopped.
Okay.
Just going puff and puff and puff, and then I done plopped all over my daddy. He screamed. He's not doing well himself.
Oh God. Ew. Maybe we could talk to him on the phone if we want to get. But look, Violet. Did you feel that there was something you wanted to do in your short life? Because you were young, right? How old were you when you passed away, Violet?
I was 8.5.
8.5?
8.5, going to be 9.
You had your whole life ahead of you, arguably.
Yeah.
Was there something you really wanted to do more than anything, Violet? Maybe we could help you.
Well, the big thing was I wanted to own a chocolate factory. And I wanted to own that chocolate factory and make chocolate for only me and mine. That's me and my cousin.
Yeah, Violet, let me ask you a question. Do I look like I'm made of fucking money?
I don't know. You look like you made of fucking poop. Come on, yeah.
Master, that was really good.
Bring it.
Wow. I can try to help you get more chocolate. Because that's I can do that. The Mr. Beast Feastables are at 7-Eleven. There's a deal right now on the app.
Mr. Beast, I've been dead for 40 years.
You've been dead for 40 years? He's something like Willy Wonka. He's a little bit like our century's Willy Wonka. He's a chocolate maker who does all kinds of weird things to people who voluntarily come to his little factories, his little workshops, you know.
That sounds like Mr. Wonka.
It does say, yeah, hey, maybe we could get you to be a contestant on one of the new Mr. Beast shows.
Okay.
And we can try to talk to him. We can talk to Jimmy, and maybe see if the winner of his latest contest gets a chocolate factory. That might be a good kind of workaround. Does that make sense?
His name's Jimmy or his Beast?
His legal name is Jimmy.
He's Mr. Jimmy Beast?
Mr. Jimmy Beast. Oh, now Charles Entertainment Cheese is tipped $5. Thank you, Charles.
Well, thank you, Charles. What's $1? I've been dead for 40 years.
What's it? Well, it's exactly what it was when you were around, but it buys a little less. What could you buy with $1 when you were alive, Violet?
You could buy yourself a house.
Well, you can't quite do that. You could buy a deck of cards that you could make into a house of cards. Theoretically. I think that playing cards, like deck of playing cards right now, what's that going to run you, like $5?
Back then?
Plus tax.
Wow.
It's brutal.
Dang. What's your name?
Umlaut Largo.
What? Omelet?
Close. You know what? Yeah, for your purposes, it's omelet.
Let me just say something real quick. You seem like you're a nice guy, so I want to just come clean with you.
Uh-huh.
I want Willy Wonka's head. I don't really want a chocolate factory. I want us to all go out, decapitate this pervert, and bring me his head. Bring me Wonka's head, or a curse will bestow upon you.
Okay, I don't know what I did personally. Okay. First of all, we need to verify that he's still alive, and if he is, then I don't believe in corporal punishment, especially one that's extrajudicial.
I'm not talking about corporal, I'm talking about corporeal.
Oh, I see. Well, we've got 2 tarot card readings here for you, Violet. This will help to clarify maybe some of what. Oh, yeah, now this is awesome. The Dr. Pepper meme Instagram account tarot. This means that at some point you took what could have been a pretty standard boring-ass job that was bestowed upon you, and you made it a little fun. You made it a little fun for you.
I guess that's true.
You kind of popped off.
I guess that's true.
Does that bring anything to mind?
Well, I was only 8.5 when I done plopped everywhere. But I guess I was a daughter of a rich man, and I could have been boring. But no, I was very difficult, so I made everyone's life very exciting.
I guess that. Difficult children make life exciting. Oh, now this is great.
This young man.
Wow. This is Shinji Ikari. He's kind of
there, yeah. What's he doing?
He's kind of like the Charlie Bucket of Japan.
The Charlie.
He's kind of the Charlie Bucket of Japan.
Oh.
And he's about to spill an everlasting gobstopper.
So he's about to plop everywhere.
He's about to plop everywhere and ask himself a very pertinent question. Why am I so fucked up? He says it. I know, Violet, I know that's an F word. It's a bad word.
You can't swear like that in front of a dead 8-year-old. 8.5.
Well, wouldn't you technically be 48 since you've been dead for like 40 years?
I would be if I didn't plop all over the Oompa Oompas.
I can't believe there was blowback on the Oompas. That's unfair to the workers there in the factory. Hey, we have a phone call for you.
Ooh,
I believe someone that you knew in life.
Well, I knew a lot of people. I was a rich 8.5-year-old.
Well, then it could be anybody. Let's see who it could be. I think any moment now we'll get them. Oh, now here we go. Now, who's this?
Is that Mr. Munch?
Sure. I believe it is. Caller ID is saying it's Mr. Munch.
Mr. Munch! It's Violet! I'm dead! What? Well, that's not nice of them to do that to you.
No.
Well, if I had my arms for real and not just ghost arms, I'd beat them back. Mm-hmm.
401k.
Well, I've been dead for 40 years. What was that?
Pension fund.
So, you're saying if you put $1 in, your work will put $1 in too? Wow, that sounds like a good plan.
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Cryptocurrency.
Now, don't talk about Crips with me. I'm dead. Bye-bye. I love you.
You know,
I did hook up with him once.
Oh wow! Wait, Ed. Oh man, you're 8. Okay.
Oh, but I was dead.
Yeah, but you know,
I was dead when I did. I clocked.
Picture of Mr. Munch just in case.
Yeah, he's
good.
also 8. He's also 8.
Oh, good.
That makes it completely okay.
It makes it fine. Also purple, so it's kind of in keeping with your whole aesthetic.
Thank
your
you.
whole vibe.
Violet and Violet.
Yeah. You know, Mr. Munch makes a great point, Violet.
8.5. I'm not 8.
You know, Mr. Munch makes a great point, Violet. Have you thought about maybe rather than killing Mr. Wonka and exacting your revenge upon him, maybe if you used your money wisely, invested your money wisely, saved up, you could buy your own factory and run him out of business.
You mean
from beyond the grave?
Corporate murder?
Yes.
Amen.
Okay. Well, let's try to get I don't know who we'd get on the horn. Let's think about that. Who's a good financial advisor?
Mr. Beast, is he around?
He knows what to do with his money. So certainly getting him on the phone would be great. But
Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck. We can get Scrooge McDuck on the phone.
McDuck, that
I can
old.
think of a famous financier, master.
Who is it?
It's a guy named Jeffrey.
Jeffrey what?
He'd have maybe been a big fan of you.
Yeah, but would he get along with 8.5-year-olds?
That's a good question.
Well,
Great question.
It's a crazy episode.
For the troops.
Yep. Let's take a moment today to salute our veterans who have given their lives to protect this country and freedom of speech. Let's get a zoom. Yep, there we go. Let's punch in. Wow.
Thank you for your service.
Somewhere in Yosemite National Park, a bald eagle has shed a single tear.
Everyone's throwing up the salutes.
That's perfect. Hey, so look, I think we've got a number of options available to us here, and I think we should choose to explore just one. The more I think about the financial angle, I'm falling asleep.
You want me to kill him, don't you?
I think now I've thought about it for a second. I thought about the possibility of us spending 15 minutes talking about the way to properly invest your money.
Yeah.
And I've decided instead to try and kill
Mr. Wonka.
an ancient chocolatier.
Yeah.
So,
I know there's a new movie came out with Timothée Chalamet.
Would you settle for killing Timothée Chalamet?
I would kill Timothée Chalamet.
Okay, well then that's easy.
All right.
That's easy. We'll just go to the worst, most annoying bar in Bushwick, and or some other part of New York where he might hang out, and just sort of wait around for him to show up and flirt with some people who are kind of just maybe just a shade over 18,
and then I'll plop all over him.
And then you can be like Slimer. Did you get a chance to watch Ghostbusters from the grave? Did you
No,
pop into?
I watched it from Slimer's bachelor pad.
So, 8.5-year-old Violet Beauregard showed up to Slimer's house party.
Yes.
How old is Slimer?
He's also 8.
He's also 8.
Also 8. He died. He choked to death on a little ham sandwich.
You know, at the end of the day, at least there's no age gap, right, folks?
You know, death.
The age gap is the scariest part of all
Once you die, you just become the same age. Dead.
Goddamn. Now that's some real shit, Violet. You know, you're smart for an 8.5-year-old.
Yeah, well, you know, I've had a lot of time to think this over.
Is God real?
God? There ain't no God. God is just a giant gobstopper. And the more you get closer to him, the more layers you see. But you don't want to get into that crunchy center, because if you're there, your jaw's broken.
You know, Violet, Jean-Paul Sartre died recently.
Oh. Well, that's a shame.
There's a vacancy in the world of philosophy that needs to be filled. Maybe instead of killing that old white man, you could kill an old white man in a different way. You could develop a whole new philosophical outlook from the perspective of an 8-year-old girl. Wow. And that would really kind of blow the freaking doors off our cloistered way of thinking today in today's fucked up little society.
I agree. I really think that the future is 8.5. And you could put that on a shirt. What's that smell, by the way? It smells like an amazing candle.
Yeah, you know, it is, yeah. It's made by disabled hands, and it's Twitchy Wiki Woman.
Ooh. Now, can I get that in any sort of store, like a mom and pop or a big box?
You know, Violet, there's no way that you could have known this, but it's actually extremely fucked up of you to ask that question.
Why?
There's no way that you could have done. Well, because we just did every last thing that we could to make that a reality.
We gotta get it, all right? We'll get it in those stores.
All right. Did you just speak patois to me, Violet Beauregard?
What's that?
Did you just speak patois to me, Violet Beauregard?
Yeah.
Are you hanging out with Meet Joe Black up there? Or in the afterlife? Are you hanging around with him?
I mean, with Joe Black and the angel Brad Pitt. I mean, with Mighty Joe Young. I mean, with Joe versus the volcano. Any Joe that's been in a movie in the last 40 years, I'm eating with.
Wow.
Joey Ramone.
Wow. Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt. Joseph Campbell.
Joe Piscopo.
Joe Piscopone. Joe
Z and the Pussycats.
Yeah. Joe C, Kid Rock's little guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's kind of a prick.
Joey Fatone.
Joey Fatone.
Yeah. So we're kind of we're drifting. Mission creep is happening right now. We did.
Joe Stalin, yeah. He's up here. He's actually kind of nice. You know, he apologized for all the shit he did.
Yeah.
And you know what? Once you're dead, you're just like, let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, you know what? How many other people up there have apologized, like famous historical villains?
Well, let's see. We've had Nixon's apologize.
Okay.
We just got Henry Kissinger. He won't apologize. He refuses to, but we'll get him. We'll crack that nut.
Did Nixon ever apologize for his lukewarm takes on what's the show? Was it Family Matters? Where he's talking about
Nixon not like Family Matters?
I don't think he did, believe it or not.
Well, I'm gonna have to have a chat with him.
Was it? Oh, yeah. What was it? Was it Family? What's the one with the guy where he's like a kind of a stick in the mud and he's got his hippie son? Is that Family Matters?
No. What is that?
No.
Son. Good time.
No.
Hippie son.
What's the fucking one where it's the guy? He's like. This is crazy.
Married with Children.
No. All in the Family? All in the Family.
Oh, yeah. Third Rock from the Sun.
No, it's got to be All in the Family.
Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who actually just got here 3 minutes ago? French Stewart.
Yeah?
Oh.
Go Google it. It's not true, but it would be funny. This is how people found out French Stewart died. Come on, am I right?
Wow. That would be fun. I mean, I think there will be one of these episodes where we do announce that someone has died live. Mm-hmm. You know. True. So Violet, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I've liked everything.
Do you feel better about anything that's happened to you?
I feel great. I came in here wanting blood, but now all I want to do, I gotta realize, we apologize when we die and we get a restart. Just because he's not dead yet, Mr. Wonka, doesn't mean I need to hold that grudge. I can let go. So I'm gonna plop my heart open and I'm going to forgive Mr. Wonka. You heard it here first.
So now I think the next step is to try to spin your worldly wisdom into a new sort of ethos, a presiding ethos that can be kind of crystallized and formed into sort of like a canonical series of texts that can then be reinterpreted by scholars moving forward.
I got it.
Yeah.
Never-ending gobstoppers for the teenage soul. Coming to bookstores near me.
That's beautiful. Violet, I think, sounds like you might be ready to move on to the next.
I'm ready,
heaven,
Mr.
or whatever
Omelet.
the fuck it is, you know.
I'm ready.
Thank you.
Thank you for talking to me today.
You're so welcome.
I can feel it. I'm passing on.
Master,
Yes?
I know Jean-Paul Sartre just died today, right?
Yeah.
Well, also, did you know that Pac-Man was released in arcades, becoming the highest-earning arcade game of all time? And also, Iraq invaded Iran.
Oh my god, wow. Holy shit. Wow, what a crazy time this is today. What a crazy time today is. Let's talk to another ghost, folks, huh?
Sure.
Yeah.
Here, I was gonna do this earlier also. Oompa, loompa, doopa-dee bed. Violet wants to cut Willy Wonka's head off.
Slaps.
That was great.
Okay.
That
I didn't want to intrude, but I was thinking about that for the last 20 minutes.
Sit on that.
That was great. That was really awesome.
you.
That was great.
Let's get a ghost in here.
Any ghosts out there? There's gotta be another ghost with whom we can chat it up. Now, and looky here. Hello, spirit.
Oh, hey, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Not so good. Pretty pissed. Gotta admit. Being murdered is the worst.
Oh my god, you were murdered. I'm so sorry. What's your name?
Angelina.
Angelina. I'm so sorry. Angelina.
Not Jolie, too, by the way. Most beautiful woman on earth. I thought that was gonna be me, you know? Angelina, she's so beautiful. No, not that one. My last name is Mud.
Is it literally Mud, or are you saying your name is Mud in a kind of metaphorical sense?
It's literally Mud. My last name's Mud.
Wow, Angelina Mud. Is it with 2 D's or just the one?
2 D's, a couple E's, and a J at the end. That's Swedish.
Ah, okay. Well, Swedes are famously pretty beautiful.
Oh, but be careful how you throw around the word Swedes, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, just be careful with that.
I see. The Swedish, I suppose. I'll remember that.
Just
I'll
be
book
careful.
that. You're right. I should be. Yeah, we definitely not said anything inappropriate up to this point. So, listen. May I ask a question that might be considered inappropriate?
You can ask anything you want. I've had everything done to me. Go for it.
Do you are you just not getting sleep, or are those bruises under your eyes there?
I was murdered, my man. This is all part of the story.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I've been dragging chains and dragging ass for a couple months now. I'm a new ghost.
You're a brand new ghost.
I'm a brand new ghost, and you don't. Here's the thing: you don't sleep when you ghost. When you ghost, you're ghosting, and there's no sleep for the sneakies.
I see. Are you? How were you murdered? Do you know? Do you remember?
You're not gonna believe this. You know Guy Fieri?
Of course I do. Who doesn't?
Yeah, who doesn't? Famous guy, Flavor Town. Well, once upon a time, I own a restaurant called Burgers and Flurgers. It's out in where I used to live. Okay,
What's a flurger?
It's like a hamburger with like finger fries, made out of finger fries. So instead of a bun, there's finger fries, kind of that smushed together.
Like chicken tenders?
Kind of like, but they're made of potatoes. Yeah, like a potato tender.
Well, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, and Guy Fieri's team was gonna come to Burgers and Flurgers, check out all the awesome flavors. We pour a lot of hot sauce on our shit. And, you know, I'm the head chef, and this guy shows up kind of unannounced. I didn't know we were shooting that day. Well, he walks into the restaurant by himself. That's kind of weird, right?
Right, no camera crew.
Where's the production team?
Scary.
A little bit scary.
Where are the grips?
Well, let me tell you about the grips. He didn't want to film. He wanted to fiddle around. He wanted to fiddle around, and you know what? I'm a single woman. I wanted to fiddle around. I'll admit. When I saw his spikes, his greasy hair, his fat neck, his neck is bigger in person. It's about the size of a tire. I was turned on. So, we got to swap and spit.
He came in to dine, drive in, and dive in.
And dive in we did. And I didn't know it. He picked me up, set me down on a surface, and we're making out. And before you know
Was this
it,
in the middle of the restaurant?
it was closed. It was after hours. But there were people seeing it. They were watching. Yeah, there was a couple bystanders watching from the
It's a diner with those big bay windows, huge windows.
huge windows. Huge windows. You got truckers, they're stopping, you know. Well, this is the sad part. I start to smell something really stinky. Something like human flesh burning.
Oh no.
You're not gonna believe this. He sat me down on a pancake griddle, and we're making out for 5, 10, 15, 58 minutes before I realize that my ass is on a pancake griddle.
Oh my god.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god!
It smells good though.
I can't sit, I can't dance, I have to float around. It's not comfortable.
I mean, how did you not feel the heat as it was happening?
The passion.
There was enough heat on your damn lips, you couldn't feel the heat on your ass?
Not for about 2, 3, 4, 58, 59 minutes.
Did he seem apologetic once he realized his faux pas?
Well, I said, you stupid, stinky dumbass, you fat neck son of a bitch, you burned my ass right off. And he said, how dare you try to accuse me of something? And then he pulled out a gun and shot me in the ribs. That's actually how I died.
He sounds like kind of a monster.
He's a monster. Do not tune into Diners Drive-In. It's a murderer, an escaped murderer, okay?
My God.
No one's questioning this guy, right?
I mean, it sounds like what you want is to exact revenge on Mr. Fieri.
I would love for Fieri to taste the sweet sauce of spicy redemption.
So, redemption.
Okay, what's the word? It's, revenge.
Revenge, yeah.
And R
Because
word.
redemption is like, we could maybe fix him.
You gotta be careful with R words. I got in trouble for saying an R word once, and I have to be careful with certain R words I'm not allowed to say.
You're a middle American person working in a diner. I'd be surprised if that word was not still somewhere deep hiding within your lexicon.
Not in these lips. You're not gonna see that anymore. I just make flurgers. Well, I used to. Until I was shot in the ribs by Guy Fieri.
He shot you point blank in the ribs.
And because he knew he could get away with it. That's what these Hollywood types do. They know they're out there. They're doing things to children and they're killing chefs.
Be honest with yourself. Do you think he was shooting to kill? Because he shot you in the rib. I mean, he's right there, right up next to you. He could have shot you right in the temple, in the dome. He shot you in the ribs. Maybe there was a chance he thought maybe she'll try to survive,
I'll be honest with you. I'll come clean with you. You seem like a really nice guy and it smells really good in here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's a kind of environment I feels trusting. After my ass got burned clean off, I looked him right in the face. I pulled out my steak knife and I said, why don't you try to burn something else, motherfucker? Go ahead, make my day. Put my big fat bush on the pancake griddle.
No, we can't. Well, now we can't reveal that in the mirror.
And he didn't. He didn't do it. And I said, listen, do as I say, or I'm gonna stick this steak knife into your fat, tired neck. And that's when he pulled out the gun and shot me in the ribs. So you tell me, was it on purpose? Was it self-defense?
Well, it sounds like self-defense.
You tell me.
Well, okay. Sounds very like cut and dry self-defense. Like
Don't say cut. It hurts. It's very, cut is a trigger word for me.
I see. Well, it seems like pretty unambiguous act of self-defense. Here's your tombstone, by the way. Let's check it out.
Yeah, great.
Angelina Mud. Here lies all of me, sans my ass. What? A huge donkaroo is in the plot next to me. So, but P-Man is the one who wrote that. He knows you well.
He does.
They had a whole separate plot for your ass. Does that feel good?
They're not going to have a plot.
Now
big enough for this
there it
thing.
is. There it is again. Jesus Christ! I can't believe we did. Try to jump in.
That's gonna get
No. Now hold on. There we go. Perfect. All right. Man, oh man. We have a tarot card reading for you in just a second. But okay, where do you think we'll find this? Fieri. Where do you think we'll find this piece of shit? Probably another diner, right?
Another diner. Any place where they're cooking bacon. You know, this guy's sick. He's addicted to salt. And he thinks he could get away with assaulting women this way. And murder, apparently. How many others has he killed?
Who can say? We'll find out, I'm sure, once we kind of corner him. Here's a tarot card reading for you.
Yeah. Kind of a Wallace and Gromit type
Yeah,
character,
it's Wallace. But I know this is mocking a very particular person. I saw this on Twitter the other day, and I can't recall who it's mocking. It's it's the Stranger Things girl, right?
Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown. Yeah,
Ouch.
the Wallace Millie Bobby Brown tarot card.
Ouch.
This means that at some point in your life, now don't be upset with me. I'm about to say something I know it's going to get you worked up. This means that at some point in your life you got roasted.
Got that right. You got that right.
I'm not telling you anything you don't know.
Yeah. You know these guys who do these Comedy Central roasts? I'd like to get on there and show them what an actual roast looks like. I'd like to have my big red shiny ass on that stage.
So you'd like to get up there with your allotted 10 minutes and just flash the crowd, just sort of moon the crowd?
Kind of moon them, and then if you want, you can come up close to it and kind of see the skin and how it's peeling away. Layer by
Honestly,
layer.
10 minutes of dead silent mooning would play a lot better than some of these would-be clowns up there. You know what I'm talking
You
about?
got him. Roasted.
Maybe I should. You know what? Hey, next time they do a celebrity roast, me and you will show up. Doesn't matter who the celebrity is.
Yeah.
I think we can make it work. We have another gravestone. You have a sec. This is the one for your ass, presumably.
Okay.
Angelina Mudd. It's like, I feel like I'm holding back a sneeze every time I refuse to pronounce anything else there. She served the hottest buns in town. Thank you, Faliloof.
Yeah, my buns, they were made of French fries. They're kind of made of French fries.
So, how would you like to see justice dispensed? Even though, again, I think it was an act of self-defense. I'll agree. I think he's done other crimes, presumably. You know?
Are you a judge or are you like a weirdo? I mean, are you a judge?
All of the above, in a sense.
Okay. Well, if that's the case and you don't think I have a case, then I think we could just hire someone to kill this motherfucker. I mean, would anyone care if he died?
Well, almost certainly we're gonna have to just, like, kill him. I mean, like, I don't think a jury... would there be any evidence of this other than just sort of like an ass mark on the grill? Which could have been from anything. Could have been from fucking anything.
Anywhere, yeah. I'm trying to think if anything happened else at the scene.
Maybe like some sort of biological something, like a DNA sample that could be found there on the scene.
What are those truckers? They were peeping through the window. That's an eyewitness, right?
That's a good point. Okay.
Couldn't they help?
Be hard to track down a random trucker who happened to be outside your diner on a particular date.
Well, they have radios, and I can haunt the radio waves. That is one thing I can do.
Okay. Well, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
I can kind of get in there and I can talk to the truckers, and it kind of, for them, it almost sounds like music, so they think they're listening to a hit song, and then I can kind of get in their head.
Your steamed hams over ham radio?
Nice. This guy's my comedy partner?
We're ready to go.
Awesome.
We're ready to go. I feel like we could write a good award ceremony script, you and I, you know.
New Abbott and Costello over here. This is great.
Hey, you know what? I did get an offer the other day. I'm sure this went out to everybody. Do you want to write the Independent Spirit Awards hosting script next year with me?
Yeah, if we could have an office with a standing desk. I can't sit.
The Independent Spirit Awards, yeah.
Yeah. Ghosts.
That's why they reached out to me.
Oh,
I get it.
These guys are dense, huh?
Yeah. So.
Spirit Awards.
Yep. Folks, we're gonna get someone on the phone, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I hope it's not Guy Fieri.
I hope so,
was
too. I
not
mean,
ready
that would be kind of fucked up, honestly, if someone wanted you to talk to Guy Fieri on the phone after everything you'd been through. Now, here we go. We got a couple truck drivers here.
Yeah.
Breaker Bingo, this is 10-2. What is your status? Over?
Over and out. I'm crumbing up on a smoky, and I'm trying to get around the bend. 10-4.
I didn't know we were allowed to talk like
Have
that in
any
this
of
day and age,
you-
2024.
Any of you been to Angela Mudd's diner?
Angela Mudd's Diner. I mean, I peep in there every now and then. I like to look what's going on.
You mean Medages?
Is anyone hungry for a burger or flurger?
I'm listening.
Has anyone had a flurger?
No, but I've seen a lot of articles about them. They seem weird.
What is a flurger?
A flurger is a burger made out of chicken type of French fry hamburgers. Has anyone kind of eaten one of those?
I want to back up just real quick. You keep saying chicken style French. Are you talking about wedge fries? Are you talking about like the big like potato wedges?
Yeah.
Like KFC?
Like KFC? Okay.
They kind of look like fingers.
Yeah.
Like chicken fingers.
Yeah, just potato wedges on a burger. Doesn't that sound great?
These are all different silhouettes, in my humble opinion. Over.
What? Yeah, I'm kind of a purist. I just like a regular burger, no bun, no beef.
None of you guys have been to the Flurger diner?
Well, I've been, but I haven't eaten there. I just like to peep in to see what's going on in the back.
Is it anything like Fuddruckers? I love Fuddruckers.
Oh, I Fuddrucked it once.
See, you can have a lot of jokes with Fuddruckers, but not with burgers and flurgers. You can't joke with that name.
Burgers and fuckers.
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
That was good.
That's the joke.
That's a good
This
one.
guy
I like
is
that.
killing it.
You should write for the Spirit Award.
Oh, wouldn't you know it?
We were just regaling about John Mulaney and Nick Kroll's job 3 years ago. They were so good at it, but I think you two can do better.
I think so,
like
too.
John Mulaney and Nick Kroll. I know most people think they suck, but I like them.
They're unpopular opinion. They're pretty good.
I want to peg you truckers as more of like a I don't know. Like
You want to peg us
redneck
truckers?
sort
I'd
of
allow it.
Yeah, we're okay with that.
Yeah, we're modern truckers. We love to get fucked.
Y'all, any one of you ever seen a bright red, cherry red ass?
Well, yeah, describe the hue of red.
I'd say look in the mirror at your nose. You guys got really red noses, right? 'Cause you're
Yeah,
all
one second. I gotta
alcoholics.
Turning our mirrors down.
Yeah, I gotta check out my. Okay. Oh yeah, that is. Oh, I've seen that ass before.
That red, yeah.
Yeah, I saw. There was this guy with golden hair that was around that thing.
Burning like the flaming bush that talked to Moses.
You should
Burning.
ask them if they'd be willing to become a witness in a trial, like a protracted trial that will keep them locked down in one city for months at a time.
How would you guys like free room and board in one city for about a month, and we'll feed you? All you got to do is answer a couple questions.
You're getting a little cheeky there.
This is great.
A little sarcastic, I can tell. Will piss jugs and meth be provided?
That's a good question.
You could do that outside, but for several hours you will have to be clean and answer a couple of questions for us.
We do have meth though, so if they need the
Yeah,
meth,
but the meth is provided.
yeah, we got the meth.
Yeah. What do you say, fellas? Would you answer a couple questions for my red ass?
Well, I'd answer all the questions in the world if there was meth involved.
And I'll get pegged anywhere. No conditions necessary.
Well, you want a little bit of lube, right?
Just a little. Sometimes it's nice when I feel like I'm being punished.
Oh, I like that.
Fellas, before you go, quick question, very important.
Yes, Mr. Mulaney?
How do you guys feel about Middle Edition Swartz? Do they hit for you? Do they hit for you, Middle Edition
Well, you know,
Swartz?
I just think you can't get the joy of improv if you're not there. If you're watching something over the computer or TV, it just falls flat for me.
Their object work is so spot on.
It's undeniable, obviously, but the context is what's king for most of those shows.
I agree, Master. Improv on the computer fucking sucks.
Yeah, it makes me want to twitch.
Are we talking about them fellas that hung out with Hamlet?
Hamlet?
The two guys who were hanging out with Hamlet, then he'd go off and do his own thing.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Oh,
Yeah,
silly old me.
They kind of are the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern of modern comedy.
And that could be us.
And that could be us now. We're a two-person team, I feel like, moving forward. We have, what was the thing on the pop-up? What was it? What's going on?
Play an ad.
Oh.
So we should.
Here's an ad.
I guess we're gonna run it.
Are we just gonna, or should we go to the B game? What's the move?
We don't have a B game.
We don't have a B game for this.
We're gonna hopefully get enough subs.
It smells
I was just
great
saying
in
we
here.
It does smell really. I mean, like
smells really
we
good.
should have had candles burning in this studio this entire time.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna run the ad.
Okay, so we have an ad running. Doesn't mean we have to stop being entertaining.
So you're saying only the subscribers can hear what's going on right now?
Yeah.
Well, in that case.
No, no. We've got no. We've established that. Okay.
I really like those truckers, though. You know.
You need us here still, or are we good?
Yeah, I think you guys are okay.
Oh, thank you for having us.
You're so welcome.
You know, I do like, I will say those little bit of Ditch and what's his name, they did all right.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we've got witnesses now. I think now I'm willing to act as your attorney. By the way, I have no legal training, but
I don't have money. I'm floating around. I can't pay you.
oh, that's fine. I'm confident in my abilities. I watched the first half of the first episode of The Jinx, so I kind of know about law.
And I've seen Aaron Brockovich at least a dozen times.
So I think between the two of us, we can provide an airtight prosecution.
I feel really good about this in my ass. Thanks, you.
You feel sort of a legal backbone all the way down there in your backbone.
I don't feel much back there anymore, but my ass is tingling right now, and that's a good sign.
Angelina, we're gonna put this motherfucker under the jail. You know what I'm talking about?
This will be a one for the books.
It's gonna be one epic night over the course of several months.
And for you, free flirgers for life.
It's about time. It's about time.
Yeah.
You know, I try not to eat meat. So this alternative.
We can do meatless flirger.
I thought it was already meatless. I'm sorry. Is it the fries and a regular patty?
The buns are the potato wedges.
That's ridiculous. No, okay, now hold on a second. I thought that this was the fries were inside the regular burger bun.
No. It's think about KFC and all the weird shit they do. That's kind of what I'm.
It's like the double
down.
stacker.
Yeah.
Angelica, are you hearing yourself?
Or the double down.
Ooh, the double down. That's what I meant.
Angelina, are you hearing yourself right now? You're saying that a bunch of wedges are gonna function as a single bun?
Well, you kind of smash them together. You put some chili powder on it.
You smash the potato wedges together to make like a mashed potato that serves as a bun. Is that what you're saying?
Right, and the potato kind of have gluten.
That
gluten.
is one of the, and I'm sorry, that is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard in my entire life, and I no longer want to help you.
You son of a bitch.
I'd like to see you try. This is how every comedy team comes to an end.
Fight era.
This is the fight era. This is the era where we don't talk to each other, but we're kind of like duty bound to continue some contractual obligation where we have to keep showing up for some awful show that we've agreed to do.
And we can't stand each other personally, but then we're like, maybe in 20 years or so, like we do a reunion show and we sell it out.
Yeah. Like Nichols and May. Do they not get along at some point? One has to assume.
Yeah, a little, but then they, Elaine would write scripts for Mike occasionally.
Yeah, they're mostly cool.
Okay. So we won't be like that.
What about Kroll and Mulaney?
That's true. Well, I think they got along for the most part. They still are getting along.
Yeah, I think he was at his intervention.
That's true.
The Mythbusters guys, those guys hated each other.
Is that true?
That's true. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna be like the Mythbusters guys.
All right, well, I hate you, but also thank you then, I guess. I thank you and I hate you. So that's how I'm feeling.
You're welcome, and I hate you and your obscene idea for a burger that kind of is sort of an affront to everything that's good and pure in this world. Think about it for a sec. You're gonna grab the mashed potato. Get real.
Yeah, it's like a potato bun. Hey, I have one more favor for you before I get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of doctors here in the netherworld. If you talk to somebody, will you ask them about this back here and stuff?
Okay. Yeah. We'll do what we can. Good cut. Okay. Back to the tombstone. Perfect. All right. And is this a new one?
Yeah, there's two.
Oh. Angelina Mudd. I really want to say something else other than Mudd, but it's Angelina Mudd. Here lies someone who annoyed the heck out of me. Thank goodness they're gone. Now I can finally rest in peace ha ha. And so, yeah, it's kind of a mean thing to say about a ghost. It was. I mean, look, I got a little crabby about the burger. I'll be honest. I can own that I made a mistake. I got a little judgmental about the burger.
A little.
You know. Is there? And then here's another one, and it's so hard to read. Here lies my ass. Oh my God. Can we? Is it? I'm gonna come over. The speaker you may have noticed on my headstone is for my safety. There is a microphone in my asket. If you hear me farting, exhume me immediately.
But P-Man.
But P-Man.
I grew up in.
Well, there's great, awesome guy, folks. Let's talk to another ghost, huh?
We have to.
Yeah, we do. We got 40 minutes to kill.
6 more subscriptions.
6 more subscriptions, and we go to Speedway, and we can let Umlaut take a piss. And he goes out there, and he goes, knock, 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 ghost. And he goes out there, hello, ghost. I see one materializing here. Hello.
This is Jones to Mission Control. Someone wrong. I don't think I'm in the vast deference at all. Can you help me? Hello.
The vast
Is anyone
deference.
picking up?
What'd you say your name was, sir?
My name is Mitosis Jones.
Mitosis Jones. Hello, Mitosis Jones. My name's Umlaut Largo.
Hi, Umlaut. I'm on a very important mission right now.
Yeah? What are you up to?
I was placed inside President Joe Biden to figure out what the fuck is happening with his brain. But something must have gone very wrong. I was shrinked down to a tiny little bitty guy. And my mission was to go up his penis and figure out why his brain is doing that. But somewhere along the way, something went wrong.
Mitosis, why'd you have to crawl up his urethra?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a
So
guy
then, what is
they
your
shrink
wait?
down.
So they sent a non-medical professional in to diagnose Joe Biden's ills by sending you shooting
I'm
up
not
his
here to
urethra.
diagnose shit.
I'm
I'm here to fight whatever is fucking up the president's brain.
You're
Okay.
Now what? You're gonna.
I
fight
don't Krav
them?
Maga.
You're gonna fight them. So they're assuming that whatever's happening to the president's brain is in the form of like a little guy.
A little guy who I could beat the shit out of to make Joe Biden smart again.
That's great. Wow. I mean, good luck.
They shrunk me down.
Why
this isn't the first time I did it.
Again, here's my question. Why not send you in through the ear? It's like a shorter... You have to crawl all the way
I'm
up.
sorry. Do I look like a fucking doctor to you? They just say we're
Did
shrinking
you think to
down.
ask the question? Did you think to ask the question? Are you embarrassed that you didn't think to ask the question? Why didn't you just put me right where the brain was?
Yeah, I am embarrassed about that. That's why I'd rather stop talking about it.
Are you embarrassed also that you were sent into a human body?
Who is this fucking guy?
I'm having a fucking...
I'm supposed to be in the president's
I'm having
right
a fucking
now.
conversation with you.
I'm trying to figure out why Joe Biden keeps falling asleep in the middle of important meetings.
Are you close to figuring it out?
No. I was in the vast deference.
I see that now. Yeah, that's what you said when you first got in, which is why I was asking all these follow-up questions.
There's a vast difference between the vast deference and the brain I'm coming to find.
I have a note for you.
I'd love to hear it.
I hated hearing that.
That's hurtful. Because I worked really hard.
So
on
did
that.
you
I was thinking about that joke for 20 minutes on the sideline.
Did you die in there? I
guess I'm here, aren't I?
And did the vast deference kill you? What do you think happened?
No, I think I was killed by a germ. Or a virus.
Now, did the German virus look like another little guy?
He looked kind of like the little things from Jimmy Neutron, the little robot guys.
Goddard.
Virus.
They looked like Goddard?
Look,
the robot
this
dog?
mission wasn't supposed to go like this, Omelet. I was supposed to get right up there in Joe Biden's brain, kill that whatever thing was making it. You know, I did it good on RFK Jr. That was my mission before this.
You killed the worm?
Destroyed that worm.
You killed the worm?
I wrestled that worm inside his brain.
What did the
Unfortunately, I couldn't make him talk normal, but I was able to get his brain worm out of there.
Did the worm look like a pretty classic worm, or did it look like another little guy?
You know what? It kind of looked like a gummy crawler.
Yeah.
You know about them?
Yeah. Yeah.
He was coated in little crystals.
Yeah. And he and you wrecked it shit. So
I beat the shit out of it, yeah. And then I became big again once I got outside of his butt.
I see. Now, what was this? A branch of the military that sent you in? Was this one of his
FBI?
The FBI sent you in.
Yeah.
A full body inspector is that your whole
That's
deal?
exactly right.
Yeah.
I inspect the full body.
Yeah.
From the ureth to umla amla gata.
Have there been other moments in the past when you've ventured into the body of a politician other than our
Politicians, not as much. I mainly do Hollywood actors and stuff like that.
Any big ones that we would know?
Do you know who's a good one that I did? They put me inside of Tom Cruise for a while.
Yeah? What were you looking for?
I was trying to find Thetans.
Did you clear him out? Was he all clear?
I was not able to find that. Turns out that's not real. It's all bullshit.
Oh.
Yeah. But they paid me a lot of money to go in there.
We have we're gonna get two people on the phone that maybe will help to clarify the nature of your life.
That would be perfect.
If your mission in Joe Biden didn't work out, who do you think?
I mean, my mission is ongoing until we turn Joe Biden into a normal guy who can talk like just, a standard adult human.
It'd be kind of an uphill battle. He just got freaking old.
That's my unfinished business.
Is to
fix Joe Brandon.
Right. I think it's kind of an uphill battle. I think that whatever he's got going on up there is just basically
Nothing worth doing is easy, Umlet.
Okay.
That's why they brought me in.
Folks, let's try to get somebody on the horn here. Someone's saying that maybe you were in the body of Charlie Sheen. Does that feel right?
That feels right.
Oh, we got
that one was crazy.
Is this on?
He is a mess in there.
Hello?
Yeah. Hi. What's your name?
Eilish Wristwatch. Why y'all so obsessed with Joe Biden? Let the man rest. He's 80, been in politics forever, handling crises daily. He's human, not a superhero. Focus on real issues like climate change and healthcare. Give him a break and get involved if you care so much.
Is this Joe Biden?
Goodbye.
It feels
Is Joe talking on the phone right now?
It feels like Joe Biden or someone on Twitter who's been fully lobotomized and has decided to give an opinion.
Verbatim the $5 tip.
Oh.
I think I probably got that. That might have been somebody whose brain I was inside.
Interesting.
Messing around with shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? We should be nicer to Joe Biden. Don't you think? I mean,
Nicer to
you're
Joe
in there
Biden?
trying to help him, right?
I'm in there trying to help him. I care about Joe Biden.
Yeah.
You got the other
If I didn't care about Joe Biden, do you think I would have crawled up his penis and tried to get into his brain to make him stop yelling about weird, unrelated thing and calling world leaders by the wrong name? Do you think I would have done that?
If you were paid enough, sure.
I'm a liberal, goddammit.
Folks, we have another phone call. Now, who's this?
Hi, my name is Peggy.
Hi, Peggy.
Hi, Peggy.
Hi, thanks for taking my call.
Peggy, what's your raison d'etre?
Yeah, I'm trying to find my husband's dick. Very tiny, can't find it.
Peggy, get off the phone.
Hold on, he doesn't know I'm on the phone with you.
Peggy?
Peggy,
do
I'm
you
growing,
have...
it's getting bigger.
Peggy, I'm a full body inspector. I can help out. These are exactly the type of services that I am professional at.
Well, I might have a real challenge for you because it's smaller than a piece of dust.
Who you talking?
Microscopic, you say? Yes, I'm familiar with this.
Hello, who is this? This is Richard.
This is Mitosis Jones, full body inspector.
Mitosis Jones, what are you having an affair with my wife? What's going on?
No.
Not at all, sir. I heard your penis is microscopic, and I'm here to help.
My penis is the biggest penis in my family, I'll have you know.
Okay.
And
sounds like a genetic issue.
And microscopes are actually pretty big, wise ass.
He told me he was a grower, not a shower when we were married, and I just haven't seen much of the growth.
Okay, it takes a while, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not a huge hung like Bob Saget and his massive ding-dong.
I love Bob
Do you
Saget.
think they know Bob Saget?
Do I think they know Bob Saget? It sounds like they had a personal relationship with Bob Saget.
Yeah, we sent him
Sorry for your loss.
It's all right. We sent him a video, and then for America's Funniest Home Videos, and he sent us a video back of his dick.
That sounds like Bob.
We weren't selected to be on the show.
Is that a consolation prize? If you aren't on the show, they sent you a video of Bob Saget's cock.
Yeah.
Show's kind of been made redundant by fail videos anyway.
Fail Army.
Yeah, Fail Army.
Playing in all the
kind of ate their lunch.
Playing in all the best bars in the United States. Every TV. Fail Army.
I disagree. I think the America AV and Next Funniest Home Video is still operating, and they all wear suits inside a studio, and they look really nice.
It's pretty good. I actually like what they do, and I think that kids can't do it the same way with their fail videos.
What about Tosh.0? Though, do you feel like that was sort of like the natural successor to AFV?
He's real mean, but I'd like to hear what he'd have to say about my husband's small penis.
I will admit it is smaller than average.
Mommy, Daddy, I would just like to input here
there.
that Ridiculousness is like the only show on MTV these days, and it's basically a millennial teenager riff on the AVF kind of thing.
Okay, now that is a fun one. I do like that. I think that him and his bodyguard are really fun together.
Our son's a genius, but I'm afraid that he did inherit the family genes.
He's got the micro cock, yeah.
Yeah,
That's rough.
It's kind of a curse at this point.
Do you think that it will irreparably harm your son's psychosexual development for you to be bandying about the information about the size of his cock relative to the average penis length?
It didn't affect me. I mean, I got put on candid
Oh,
camera
it didn't
as a
affect
kid.
you? Oh, it didn't affect you?
Yeah, no, my parents ripped my pants off when I was a kid on candid camera, and I'm fine.
You're right as rain.
You seem totally well-adjusted.
All right. I'm getting some sarcasm coming from you.
Don't get mad.
No, I'm not mad.
Hey, if you want to fight me, come find President Joe Biden and kick his ass, because I'm inside of him right now.
I'd fight you.
You want to fight me, you're going to have to fight the President of the United States, because I'm inside his vast deference right now, okay, buddy?
I'll tell you what, I'd love to fight him, because I'm a moderate with right leanings.
Like a social conservative?
I would think you dig
fiscal
him.
liberal
I would
or
think
something?
that you dig him.
No way, he's too liberal for me. This guy,
Richard, calm down.
I'm sorry, my heart is really hurting right now.
Why does your heart hurt?
It hurts because I'm having chest pains.
He eats a lot of meat to kind of, supplement and hope that things will grow.
I'm trying to switch to burgers, but I just don't like them as much.
Can you get him an Advil or something? Just sort of like some sort of...
We don't take Advil in this house.
Why not?
Well, we're a Christian household.
You're Christian, so you can't take Advil? All right. Well,
God bless.
We've learned a lot about these.
Thank you for your service.
Hey, thank you for your service. I salute you and the troops.
Thank you. I am a troop, technically.
Penis. Please help
I work
me.
for the government.
Well, when he's dead, we'll do what we can.
Anyway.
So, do you feel like Memorial Day is kind of for people like you who
This is all about celebrating people like me, guys who climb up the president's cock and try to mess with their brain. Anyway, I should probably get back to my mission.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We're learning so much more about you. Here's your gravestone, which you did. I guess you have one. This is for the other guy. The small penis man.
Oh, come on.
Peggy's husband's dick. No remains found to bury.
F.
It's funny when it's not the right, like a good size. It's funny when someone's. It's funny when someone's genitalia or some other aspect of their sexual prowess is sort of rendered comical. It's just we were making fun as a group of the idea, the concept of someone being just sort of a sexual failure.
Right.
Mere implication.
Making a value judgment on that.
Yeah. No, if you think about it, it's like it's really embarrassing. Think about that.
Right.
Think of it.
Yeah.
Imagine you're getting ready to, engage in sexual congress with a potential paramour, and what should you find?
Sure.
What should they find?
Right.
But a dick smaller than, let's say, 5.4.
The average?
Inches? 5.4, 5.6?
Ballpark.
So let's say it's like 4 inches. What a funny thing.
Right.
For it to be smaller than maybe would be ideal for her.
That's what I'm saying.
It's funny.
Master, I Googled it,
Yeah?
and it says that the modern American average length of a flaccid penis is 12.9 inches.
That's kind of small.
It's pretty small, pretty tiny.
Laughable.
Is that AI who said that? Is that the new Google
Grok.
AI? The new, yeah.
That's my friend Chad.
Hey.
Chad GPT.
Hey. Here's a question for you.
I got an answer for you.
How big is Joe?
Down there?
Yeah.
Shockingly big.
Yeah?
In fact, we're pretty confident that's why his brain doesn't work so good. Because a lot of blood, almost all of the blood in his body is
So every time he forgets.
Yeah, whenever you
what
see him
year
like
it
falling
is,
asleep in Congress, it's because he's
it's
rock
'cause he's
hard down
rock
there.
hard. He's hard as a rock.
He's taking blue. He's popping blue.
Well,
juice
then I
to
know
try
that-
to get
then I
action,
know
but then his brain doesn't work.
Well, then I know the friggin' solution. We got to get a different VP. Kamala Harris, the smoke show, is just getting him rock solid. He's getting him fully torqued whenever he's at a campaign stop. No more women. No more. Look, the way to fix this Democratic administration is to
I
have
gotta
fewer
go.
women around.
Show us your ass.
Ass to ass.
Master, will you ever tell us about your stint in movie acting sometime soon?
You mean like when I was when I was a background actor in Requiem for a Dream?
Yeah, exactly.
When I was
Tell us about that.
Yeah, it was a real honor meeting. What was it? Jennifer. What was her name? Jennifer Coolidge.
Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly. Meeting Jennifer Connelly was awesome. She didn't really want to talk when we were between takes because of the scene, but I talked to her anyway.
So cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So cool.
I was like, do you hang around like this often? Because it was the ass to ass scene, of course, from the movie.
Naturally.
Ass to ass.
Ass to ass.
Ghost ass to ghost ass.
Folks, let's talk to another ghost. Let's try to keep it PG. Nah. Any ghosts out there? Hello, ghost. Knock, knock. No. Oh, well, no. Who's this?
Hello.
Ah! Whoa!
It's me, the Hamburglar.
I get it. Because of the... It's a pig and then also stealing hamburgers.
No.
How'd you die? So what did I miss? What did I miss?
I'm a pig who steals great works of art.
Oh, I see. What are we talking about here? Like Rembrandt, Monet. What are we talking about here? What are you stealing?
I mostly steal Picassos.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Any works by Francis Bacon that you're thinking of stealing, like a first edition of one of his? Is that anything?
No.
All right. So how did you die?
I fell from a tall building when I was trying to climb out of the Louvre.
Yeah. Okay. So you fell from a great height. What were you actively stealing at the time?
I was actually just climbing in and I was gonna peruse and I slipped.
If you'd had your druthers, what would you have taken once you got in there?
I was trying to steal the Mona Lisa.
So just the regular Mona Lisa? Nothing?
I'm not just into pig things.
Okay. I just thought, I figured I'd ask.
Well, thank you for asking.
You never know until you inquire.
I do believe you've had me steal a couple things, young man. I know you don't want that out in the world.
Okay, all right. I'll come clean. I will come clean. I know there were a couple instances where I asked you very, very nicely if you could steal some JMW Turners.
Yes.
Just because I like what he does with light.
I know, he played the way it plays upon the pictures. He looks so wonderful.
Yeah. So I appreciate that you did that for me. So I guess I could return the favor now that you've died. Is there anything that you would want more than anything in this whole wide world now that you've passed on?
I was supposed to go on a date next week, but I died last night.
How did you meet this person?
We met on Pigdinder.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like Tinder, but for women that want to fuck pigs.
And where were you gonna go? Were you gonna get coffee?
We were gonna start with coffee, and if it hit it off and it didn't feel like either of us wasn't gelling with the other, maybe we would have gotten a meal. You know, start off light, just in case.
So like she'd maybe get like a nice, filet mignon and you'd maybe eat out of a trough?
Ooh, omelette, you know me too well.
Okay, so I was on the money there.
You nailed that one.
I nailed that one, okay.
Yes,
cool.
when you got a nose like me, you really gotta stick it in stuff to get the scent.
Well, I can see why you'd be an appealing lover. Yes. We have someone that we're gonna get on the phone, I suspect, perhaps your date.
Oh.
So did you want me to sort of like try to maybe put you in touch with her? Is that what you'd like?
Could, I just want to let her know that I'm not standing her up. I really dig her.
That is really cute that you don't want to ghost her.
Oh.
I see what you did there, and that's why you're the best in the biz.
You know, people don't recognize enough that I'm sort of like the known fixer in the afterlife. When a ghost needs something done, they show up with talk to Umlaut.
Absolutely, you're one of the best. If you're not writing for anything right now, you really should.
Mm-hmm. I got an offer to do the Independent Spirit Awards. I'm gonna feel it out,
What's that smell?
I really can't. I know, it's a candle. We've lit some candles. Here's the thing. If Kelly Reichert is there, I can't be there. if the Independent Spirit Awards happen and Kelly Reichert's there, we have bad blood between the two of us.
Spirit Awards. I love that.
Yeah. I was walking through the woods, just sort of minding my own business, and I walk onto the set of First Cow, and she's like, "Hey, motherfucker, get out of my fucking shot, you piece of shit."
She said that to you?
She did. She walked up to me with a wrench.
There's ways to say that. There's ways to say, "Hey, could you move?"
Right.
Absolutely trash.
Instead, she walks up to me with a wrench and starts beating me about the face and neck until I'm bruised purple and black.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
And you didn't die.
I didn't know. I lived.
Now let me ask you, when you die, who talks to you?
That is a great question. We'll find out.
Do you have anyone training underneath you?
There was supposed to be someone here tonight that might have had that job, but maybe next time. Maybe next time they're in town.
I consider myself a bit of a prodigy.
Who was that?
One of my minions.
A lover?
Well, sometimes I'll have them do hand stuff. It's normal. It's fine. They're into it. They're into it. You're into it, right?
Part of our union contract, yes.
You're into the hand stuff.
Yeah. I'm into the hoof stuff.
That makes so much sense. Given that you're a pig. Let's get somebody on the phone. Someone is waiting to be on the phone, folks.
Cowabunga! It's me, Leonardo the Ninja Turtle da Vinci.
Wow.
Hello, Leonardo. I've stolen a lot of your works.
Oh yeah? You're the one who might have gotten these original prints of mine?
The one and only.
You're the one who has my Mona pizza?
Oh, that was good.
You're the one who has my original The Last Pepperoni?
Yes, and I also took your Vitruvian pig.
How dare you!
How did The Last Supper translate to The Last Pepperoni?
Yeah.
It doesn't really scan.
It's the double P's.
It's the double P's. He gets it, and that's why he gets my art.
You know what? Now I get it. It was a slant rhyme.
Yeah.
It was kind of
Exactly.
It was like the pun equivalent of a slant rhyme, right?
You get it.
Like Eminem. My favorite writer?
Yes, a modern day poet. Did I tell you about the time that me and Em had a rap battle?
You hung out with Marshall?
No, wait, well, hold on. You were a rapper?
Yes.
So you freestyle?
A little bit. You don't want to hear me do it now,
So
though.
if I dropped a fat beat, you would freestyle for me right now?
Legally, I'd have to.
Well.
What are you doing on it? Coming at me with your face like that, I'm gonna fucking smash it off with the baseball bat. Don't come stepping up unless you wanna go down. You are dressed up in makeup like a clown. You got no skill. You can't even pay the bill. You gotta go Betty bye because your mommy said why oh why.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not all the art I steal.
We're gonna take a look at your headstone. We're gonna take a look at your headstone.
See you, Leo.
The Hamburglar. It's over. Funny. Is that how you laugh?
Okay, so like head of a woman, but like crust of a pizza. I gotta go.
Leo, I love ya.
See you later.
Great guy.
Maybe night hooves. Is that anything?
Working on the night hooves?
Instead of Nighthawk. Nighthawk's the Hopper painting.
Oh, yeah.
Night hooves.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. Yeah. Jackson Pollock. Because that stuff looks like shit anyways.
An Experiment on a Pig in the Air Pump by Joseph Wright of Derby.
Yeah, let's see, we got, Vincent Pig Go. Did we do that?
That's good. That's good.
Master,
We got
mine's blowing up.
Yeah, we got another phone call here. Let's
This is
see.
a call, Master. This is a call with a line read. I'm supposed to read exactly what's in this message.
This is the second time we've done this.
Have we maybe given them too much power when we say yes to things like that?
No, it's their show. Tell them to not do it the right way.
No, go ahead. Here's a former acquaintance of yours.
Please, oh ghostly half-pig hamburglar, hear me out. Our child needs you. I know you're torn between worlds, and they deserve to know their father. Haunting kitchens won't fill the void. Help us, if not for me, then for our child. Be the ghostly dad they... And then it kind of trails off. It cuts off there. I guess probably it would be like deserve...
So you were a father.
I was.
Okay. So did you separate from your spouse? Is that why you're going on like a cute little date?
No, we're poly.
Piggly?
Piggly, yeah.
Piggly from off stage. I have to give credit where credit's due. Pretty good. Pretty awesome.
Thank you. I mean, take care. Yeah, no, we both play. Sometimes we play together with other people, but sometimes we go off our own directions. And I really was digging this date.
Wow.
But I do have a son. He is a cute little half pig, half parrot.
Your wife was a parrot?
Yes. Yes. She's half human, half parrot. I'm half pig, half human. Our children got none of the human genes. Half parrot, half pig. A paragot.
That sucks for them. It's really sad.
Yeah.
Really,
He can't fly.
It's really hard to hear that.
I know. A paragot.
Brings a tear to my eye.
If I weren't
as
dead,
I
I'd
think
be
of it.
bawling right now.
Yeah.
I'm leaving a son behind. I know you help people finish their unfinished business, but can you help me undo death?
Can I bring you back to life, Hamburglar?
Yes, please.
You
I've
know,
got so much to steal for my little baby boy.
It's a tall order of business, but we could put it to a poll. We could let the folks at home decide.
Please, folks, if you have a heart, please bring this pig man Robert back from the dead so he can play baseball with his baby paragot.
Let's just establish a sort of a hierarchy of needs here. Would you play baseball with your boy first, or let your Tinder date know that you and your polycule are gonna be late to the date, and you can't make it, and it's nothing personal?
Ooh, well, I feel like one's easier to do. You fire off the message. You say, hey, I'm so sorry. I gotta play ball with my boy. And then I will come and plow you if that's what you want.
I miss throwing the pigskin around with my dad. Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
That's all right. That was a laugh. Please. Of course. Oh, we're doing it.
It looks like it's gonna happen.
Oh, no, it's going the other way. Please.
Wow, 50-50, even split. No. Oh, come on.
Oh, no, my boy. Oh, no, my boy. If it helps, I'll describe my boy. He's a mostly pig. He's got 2 tiny parrot wings, and he caws, and he lays eggs when he poops.
Is there any part of the boy that's sort of like human-like, where maybe they got like normal human feet?
He's got a straight-up human penis.
How big we talking?
Ginormous. I'm talking 3 inches.
I guess that's big for like a parakeet and a pig, right? For a pig, well, I know. You know what? 3 inches feels small for a pig. Doesn't it feels like they'd have like a hog, a big hog, right? It's the whole idea since it's got a big hog.
We usually do, but my penis looks like the back of the little tail, so it's a curlicue, so it's not that long unless you stretch it out. Then it's long.
Master, I did some Googling and it says that the average length of the American hog's penis is roughly the size of an overgrown zucchini.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
An overgrown zucchini.
It described it like that.
They're
It was a
packing
number,
heat.
but-
Here's the other thing for folks at home. First of all, you're going to be able to see your son. Second, it's also funny when the penis is big. When it's bigger than average. So like, it's funny if it's small because then it's like, oh, now what am I going to do with this?
Ooh.
It's also funny if it's really big because it's like, when this is ridiculous.
Now, I'm alive now and I could Google this, but I'm curious, what is the average size of balls?
Now that's a great. We're talking like circumference. I think that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, look at the circumference
or
of the balls.
weight,
or the radius.
Weight or circumference.
Oh gosh, I mean, what do you? Well, let's poll the audience. What do you care more about in balls, weight or circumference? You want a hollow softball?
Someone's saying by volume.
Ooh, a voluminous ball.
A voluminous testicle. Folks.
It says here 2 NBA grade Wilson basketballs inside of a pillowcase.
That's average?
Says that here.
Wow.
That's
Damn.
awesome.
Makes you think. Makes you think.
That's
big balls. Also, just it's funny.
Yeah.
You know, South Park. Remember the South Park episode where he's got the big testicles bouncing around?
I remember.
Yeah. Hey, there's no denying this. This is the future of entertainment. What you're
Yeah.
seeing right now.
Not to make fun of another animal, but I mean like elephantitis. You remember that?
Yeah, man. Absolutely. From like Elephant Man.
Yeah. Well,
Did you ever meet him? Do you ever know him?
I never met him. He seemed like a nice guy. We did pen pal a little bit. And he was not into me. He thought I was kind of a jerk for stealing so much. But
that's too bad. I mean, he went on to become an actor, I believe, right? Joseph Merrick?
I don't know.
What we think?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt is known for such shows as Third Rock from the Sun and such movies as Don John.
What's Don?
Why did you Google that?
The one where he loves porn.
Wait, what? What was the?
That's the name you said, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
It's him and Scarlett Johansson, and he loves porn.
I see your mistake.
Does Scarlett love the porn in this?
No, she's not into that whole part of his identity, and that's sort of the central conflict.
Anybody see Looper? He looked different in that movie because they do something weird. They did something
They tried to
weird.
make him look like Ben.
They did something weird with his eyebrows.
Bruce Willis knows.
They're trying to make him look like Bruce.
A young Brucey.
You can make somebody look so different if you just fuck with their eyebrows a little bit.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, here's it. No, cut back. This is long. This is interesting. My gravestone. You know, it's important to buy it in advance.
Oh, absolutely.
You know? Here
you
lies.
Just change it every couple of years.
Here lies Umlaut. He's the kind of guy the little omelets want to be like. On their knees day and night, scoring points for the afterlife. Been spending most of my life sitting in gangster's paradise.
As I walk through the valley with my hat and my cane.
I take a look at myself and realize I'm kind of lame.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not lame.
Yeah.
You're doing God's work, talking to guys like me, giving me a second chance to see my boy.
I've never felt God in this room. Well, we unlocked the sub game, so we're gonna go do that.
I'm alive now, right?
Yeah. Come on out. Come on over here. Come over here. Come on.
Oh!
Hey! Wow! Wow! It smells crazy in here now.
Oh, sorry. Camera's kind of messed up.
Let's swap out Pasquale for somebody.
I don't look like that. Oh yeah, let's swap out. We already mourned Pasquale. Let's get a different guy in there. That's really hurtful when you say I look like that guy. I don't look like that guy. There we go.
Gerald Ford.
Gerald Ford.
Gerald Ford.
Nice. Another fan favorite. Well, folks, you know the drill. It's your boy, the town funeral director, and I've got 3 dead people for us to mourn. So who's it gonna be? In a moment here, we're gonna do a click map. Oh, it's already happening. You can pick which one of these guys. Oh, it disappeared. Oh, it reappeared. And wouldn't you know it, almost everybody wants to do. Actually, it's closer than I thought, but a lot of people. Nope, and now it's at 100. What is happening?
I don't know what's happening.
What's going on? How is it?
Scared.
Whoa, now it's on my dick, and some people are clicking on. Let's see. We've got Immortal Technique. We've got the President Gerald Ford, and we've got, of course, Sarti, who is known for being some kind of philosophy guy.
I think it's a Morton Joe.
But whichever one of these guys you want to pick, it's really, my penis is not an option, even though the majority of you are clicking on it. So whichever has the second most amount of clicks after my dick and balls will be the one that we go to.
Immortal Technique.
It's looking like it's gonna be Immortal Technique. Dance with the Devil, remember that? Remember that song? I was looking into the eyes of my own mother. You ever hear that song, Dance with the Devil? About the gang member who gets jumped into a gang and he has to kill his own mom? All right, well, folks, here we are, back again in the funeral parlor mourning this guy from, of course, Mad Max, which is the hot new movie. Please do not spoil any elements of this film during this bit. I am going to see it tomorrow in IMAX. Anyway, he's in the box. We're gonna talk about what we remember about him, and by we, I mean all of yous, the families, the friends, the lovers, the employees maybe. Let's see who's here to talk about Immortum Jum.
Oh, have I stepped on the wrong stage?
Who do you think you're mourning?
Well, I'm actually a grave digger, mate. I was working out on the field. Someone told me it was lunch break. So, who's that guy? He's from the movie?
That's Immortal Technique.
Oh, yeah. He used to come to the graveyard shifts, midnight, piss on all the graves with us. He's cool.
Why would you piss on the graves?
You gotta piss when you're digging graves, mate. They don't give you a bathroom break, mate. You gotta piss on them, mate.
You gotta.
You have to piss on them. But sorry, I'm sorry for everybody's loss, but I will be digging up his body later. Lucky me. Look at me. Pretty good.
Wait, you dig up their bodies?
Oh, I scoop the remains, mate, and dig up the bodies, yeah.
I thought you dug the graves.
Well, sometimes people need scooping too. So I'll do that. You know, a lot of people are grave diggers, but not a lot of people scooping these days.
You're more of a grave scooper then.
I scoop. Anyway.
It feels so good to laugh.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Oh, sorry to interrupt.
Sorry. Anyway, gonna get me a little Cheez-It now.
There's Cheez-Its in the bag for anyone.
One Cheez-It per!
We've also got Welch's fruit snacks.
Please don't use your hand. That's what the scoop is for.
I got the scoop!
How does a no good, down, dirty bastard, son of a bitch, loser guy,
end up running the Citadel. Ayo, Immortal Technique used to beat me up in school, but I actually thought he was cool. I think it's great that after the world ended, that he became the president and had all these friends, and he's awesome. He's super duper white. That's just something that his body says, aight, because he's like pale and he's from Australia. If you'd be caught dead if you called him a failure. I'm not giving away my friend. I'm not giving away my friend. He's not going to hell because our friendship never ends. Yo, Immortal Technique. I hate the guy so much, but he really kicked my ass and showed me what's what. He made me feel small and made me feel lame. Therefore, I had ambition on the brain. I went to Broadway, did musical improv, and I also met my wonderful friend Stav. Yes, we're all out here being super creative. I'm super happy I got successful, so I'm not jaded. Oh. Hello, I'm Lin-Manuel Miranda, and I'm really gonna miss Immortal Joe. I just paid.
Popped off on Little Mermaid, brother. You popped off on Little Mermaid, brother.
Someone get that guy out of here.
Has anyone seen the scoop and the Cheez-Its?
Hello, everyone. I'm a war boy.
Yes.
Just I want to speak up for our Immortal Technique, Joe, because you know what? All the years I worked with him, he never molested me. He could have.
But he did.
He could have. He could have done stuff to me and all the other war boys, and we would have let him. But he didn't.
He did it.
And that's why I'm standing up for Mr. Immortal Technique. When you look up, you want to see a leader who's not taking advantage of you.
True.
You want a leader who's taking advantage of everyone else. The other people out there. It's tribalism. And in the future, we need that. We need to have a leader who will take us against Bullet Town and Gas Village. I didn't want to cry here because I'm a war boy. I'm not a tear boy. But sometimes you gotta drop the walls down, okay? You gotta drop the walls down.
We're witnessing you, brother.
I will see you in Valhalla.
War backwards is raw.
Raw is war. And war is raw.
Ride Eternal, Shiny, get Dome.
Get Dome. And he could have.
He didn't, though.
He didn't.
Dead as shit.
He's dead, but he could have.
Thank you so much for watching the Everything Now Show. This show happens 4 times a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Weekdays, the show is from 7 to 9. Saturdays, the show happens from 6 to 8. It's a show that you should watch, and so you should follow and subscribe to this Twitch program here on Twitch. It's the best way to stay up to date on all things Everything Now. But if you want the complete experience, like if you want to submit images used for things like the tarot card game that we did tonight, you should join the Everything Now Show Discord, okay? It's like Everything Now Show Plus, if you think about it in that way. But yeah.
Max.
Get in the Discord, folks, and follow us on all these social platforms because we're posting stuff all over the place. We're posting behind-the-scenes clips, like the clips from the show like tonight. You want to see what all this shit looked like without all the special effects? You gotta follow us on Instagram because we'll be posting clips there. We're also posting updates on the Twitter, and we've got an archive of episodes on the YouTube. And if you can't get enough of Everything Now Show, you need even more. Rocky and I sometimes will play Minecraft on the Everything Now Show Hangout channel.
True.
So you gotta type !Hangout in the chat to follow our second channel, the Hangout channel. I think I'm gonna play Minecraft. No, actually tomorrow I'm going to see a movie.
Furiosa.
In IMAX. So I'm probably not gonna play tomorrow.
What theater?
I'm going to see it. I'm not gonna tell anybody when or where.
Oh! Hey,
so
fellas.
that you can't
Fellas,
find
how
me.
about the 3 of us go see Challengers and you know,
and let that sink in.
Smack Pud.
Go to town.
Folks, follow all of our shit because it all helps us out. Get those numbers up for us. We really appreciate it. And come on back tomorrow night for a brand new episode. It will not be lifting spirits. It will not be ghosts. It will be something completely different, but it will still be interactive comedy that you can control with bits and subs and images and shit like that. So if you had fun at this one, come on back tomorrow, same time, same place, for a brand new episode.
The thing is, tonight, it was the ghost thing. And it only happened because of two incredible guests who were here tonight. Let's bring them out. It's Jeff and it's Annie. Come on,
Annie,
come on out.
Come on out here.
Stand under the sign, give us a little pose.
Hit the pose for the gram.
Terrific.
Beautiful.
That's the pose.
Beautiful.
Folks, where can the folks at home check out some more of your awesome work?
You could check out my podcast that I do with fellow comedian Joe Scott. It's weekly. Follow us on Instagram, Mom Stomp Podcast. We also have a Patreon. If you like the podcast, we'd love to see you there.
I'm a member.
You are.
Let me link that.
We give him gifts.
I got cookies.
I also gotta tell you, the Instagram presence is really rock solid.
Yeah.
So you gotta follow.
Yeah, we're putting stuff out there, like things that you need to hear about every day.
Get on it, folks. It's Mom Stomp.
Mom Stomp Pod in the chat.
Mom Stomp.
Thank you.
You may have also seen Annie in a recent stand-up special that did fairly well on the dang YouTube. Connor O'Malley's stand-up special.
Yeah, me and my little baby boy were in Connor O'Malley's Sick and Twisted comedy special.
Yeah.
Check me out there too.
Awesome.
And you can find me in a podcast called the Mystery County Monster Hunters Club, where it's playing nerdy little games like a tabletop game. And you can find me on the grams and stuff and all other social media at J Murdoch. And, I'll hang around LA. I'm going to go see probably Furiosa tomorrow, too, at the Burbank.
which one?
I think Burbank 16.
Okay, what time?
9 a.m.
Okay.
Kind of the supreme.
9 a.m.
I got to get to bed.
First popcorn of the day.
I get it. Well, thank you two so much. We love having you both. It's a genuine pleasure.
Yeah, and these candles are awesome.
Oh yeah,
this
by the
smells great
way,
in
go buy a candle. Follow Lexi on Instagram. I just posted it in the chat. Twitchy Wiki Woman, made by disabled hands. They smell fantastic, and you'd be supporting someone who needs help in a world where the government, well, they're just not that helpful. They just really aren't sometimes. So go help support a really cool person by buying a really cool and sniffable candle.
And no exaggeration, no hyperbole whatsoever. This is 100,000% the best this garage has ever smelled, maybe in the history of this garage.
I'll
Even
never do
before
a
we were
show here unless you like these candles.
That's a
again.
good call.
Yeah.
Truly,
Fair enough.
truly a value add.
Fair
for
enough.
any person. Who are you rating, Jake?
I'm looking for a small streamer that we don't know that we can just throw some love to.
Aw.
That's a nice idea.
Let's see. I am looking here.
While you're looking, just remember, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific, all new episode of Everything Now Show. It's going to be a great time.
Do we know the guests, who they are?
Yeah, I think they're UCB folks.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So Matt Besser and Ian Roberts are going to be
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't get Middleditch and Schwartz?
Chris moved things over with Matt Besser, and everything's all copacetic now.
They'll bury the hatchet in Chris's head.
Oh. Wait, now, does he have something against Chris or UCB?
We'll just have to, we'll have to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
Everything is fine.
Everything is
Fine.
okay. Don't worry about it.
Fine. All right, we're gonna
Sounds
rate
good.
Deep TV, who looks to be painting something right now.
Oh, we love. Tonight was a
Doing
big painting episode.
stream. It looks
Huge
cool.
paintings.
They see me
Huge, yeah.
painting a Pepe.
We have one of those.
We
kind
have
of.
one of those.
I'm looking at it.
A golden Pepe. I guess
So-
technically a people, but we know what it
Totally
is.
Say hi to Deep TV for us.
Hey, totally
Be
Tim.
nice.
Bye, everybody.
We're going to delete this
See you next
episode
time.
because of the butt. See you later.
It was just the top.
I think,
There's
honestly,
no hole.
I don't care.
honestly, the way that